Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy Darkatous over here, and that Kino gameplay slash video that I was promising and promised to do, yeah, I decided to do it today basically because that was, well, it doesn't matter right now basically, but the point is, it's to support and go a little bit more in depth on the last video that I made with my theory about how, like, in the trailer that was, well, I call it a music trailer, but I think it's a reveal trailer. But either way, whatever we call it, let's get that out of the way. I call it music video because it kind of was. You call it tomato, I call it tomato. We call it Sunday, we call it Monday. Yeah, you get the point. All right, so let's talk about that and not waste more time. So on that, we see Samantha like play with toys and something following her, correct? And then we see out of nowhere her poof and she gone, right? And then we see her come into the room looking kind of like not scared but feeling like some things watching her or somewhat like, and then not even so much as like that, it's that she knows she like messed up with the fact that she let the window open, because if you remember throughout the whole Origins cutscene after completing the Easter egg, little lost girl, he's very key and specific on making sure that she actually like locks the area, which is the window. She makes sure that he's actually protecting them, and that means nothing can come into that place. So when I really think about it like that, I feel like something did came in, and that's the 1.0 characters, because when you really think about it, I don't really see it being like the Shadow Man or anything like that. I kind of feel like it's the 1.0 characters in solo formation, because the summoning key took their souls, correct? So they wouldn't necessarily be having a vessel to like move around and all that kind of stuff. There would potentially be ghosts, spirits, a soul traveling the area, and that would make a lot more sense when we seen like on that music video, which is what I'm gonna call it again. We see it traveling throughout the maps, right? Like, I know that's also a way so they can display the maps in the remastered, but like the green thing and how you hear voices talking about it, I feel it's a 1.0 characters, and I feel that the 1.0 Samantha is evil because she's basically trolling, excuse my French, but she's constantly effing with the characters to try to make sure that their demise is quicker. And the 2.0 is honestly what I'm gonna call after they rescue her on Origins, get their soul or whatever it is. Now the 1.0 really is basically throughout the whole Black Ops 1. I don't really honestly like see it not being, but like that's the 1.0. That could possibly honestly like mean that the summoning key might have honestly split their thing in half. Like, if it's how I think it is, and if they basically have two, it either created an id or clone, duplicate, whatever you want to call it. Maybe there was all along one Samantha that was evil, and then the good one basically went to the house because only souls can go into the house. So it's been said in like the whole thing and supported, so that's why I feel it's the 1.0 souls. Because we also seen, like, before they took it down, of course, Treyarch put a trailer of Dempsey 1.0 traveling, saying he's the last of his kind, and he's basically not the Dempsey that we see on Black Ops 3 throughout the whole thing. And of course, Origins, he's the 1.0, like the one that I'm actually in right now. Actually, that's a good thing that I'm this character. The one you're hearing right now, that's basically the Dempsey. And he's basically talking about how he's, how do I put this, the last of its kind, but I feel like he was also, if I'm not mistaken, talking about how he escaped. where would he escape from? Of course, the summoning key. And I don't think it's just gonna be magically him if he's saying he's the last of his kind. I feel like the other ones like escaped. So that's basically what it is. We have now good Samantha and a bad Samantha, and Kino I feel is very important because of the fact that it basically early on, in a sense, basically told us this. And that pyramid thing that it's on the like wall, actually I feel it goes to talk about Moon, because when I see it, I know people thought it was an Egypt map, but like technically Samantha was in the like the moon instead of a pyramid. But like Kino did have a lot of things like the Call of the Dead post and all these stuff. Here's the good girl room, but like Kino did basically like not spoil but told a lot of stuff very early on. It's like, how do I put this? We didn't know a lot of these stuff, or that these maps and stuff were gonna come in, but Kino had a lot of spoilers. And now you're going to see the evil room, and this is basically what supports my whole theory. This is why I wanted to show you guys visually, as in you can see it, but also like talk about it and give some more details about this whole thing. This is why I feel Kino is very important. It's going to be very important. And the remastered, because the original Kino did have a lot of like spoilers, or basically a lot of information that was shown out, that was shown afterwards. And here's the evil room. Like I said, it looks very disturbing. But that's gonna be all for now. The rest we're gonna just basically have to wait and see. But it's been your boy Darkatous, and I'm out. Peace.